Hi everyone, Hugo here. It's spring again, and that means warmer weather and also the start of the spring real estate season where things start to really heat up. Real estate has always been a hot news topic over the last few years, with economists predicting a market growth, crash, or bubble. No one seems to know what direction we're headed. But one thing you can count on is the valuable insights that a mortgage professional could bring to the table. So I thought I'd put together a quick video highlighting 5 reasons you should consider a mortgage professional versus a traditional bank. Choice is a huge advantage available to clients when using a mortgage professional. While going to a bank, your local branch, you're essentially limited to the products and rates available there. Now, to be fair, the bank might have some very attractive mortgage options and maybe even some attractive rates. But as a client, wouldn't it be much better and more beneficial to be able to get access to multiple lenders who all want your business? Wouldn't it be more advantageous to know that you're getting the most objective advice because you have more options? When speaking to me, I'll ask you what mortgage features you're looking for. What are your goals for the property over the short term and long term? Are you thinking of possibly refinancing in the next few years, maybe doing some rentals? Or maybe you even want to start your own business very soon. These questions are going to help me figure out and start narrowing down your lender options. I work with some of the big banks you're already familiar with, credit unions, trust companies, and even private lenders. Depending on your answers, I'll be able to present some options to you that hopefully can meet all your needs. From these options, we can then select the one that has the most value to you, whether it's the lowest mortgage rate or flexibility in the features. What's very important to remember is that it's not the mortgage rate that matters, it's how much interest you actually pay. So if we offer you the best rate available on the market, but you suddenly need to sell your home and have to pay a mortgage penalty, then did you really save money compared to a mortgage that might have had a higher rate but avoided the penalty because it had much more flexibility? This is something that's very important to remember, and I think a big misconception for clients who believe that rate is the most important factor. You need to consider your personal circumstances first. This one's simple. We live in a world where time is money and no one ever seems to have enough time for anything. The reality is that most of the banks have been very slow to address this need for their clients. So if you want to pop into a branch during business hours, you'll find that if you work a regular job between 9 to 5 or anywhere along those lines, your options are going to be very limited to either a few evening hours during the week or trying to make a weekend appointment. As a mortgage professional, I'm completely mobile and flexible. Most of my meetings are actually held in or near client offices or workplaces. A lot of transactions are even done on the phone or email at the client's convenience. When you just made an offer on a home and are looking to find someone to get a mortgage approval for you, having access to someone outside of business hours is a huge advantage and can make all the difference. Having worked with the big banks, I can confidently say that in most cases, when it comes to your mortgage, the value and advice that a mortgage professional can provide can make a huge difference and save you a lot of money. Think about this. The last time you visited your branch to discuss your accounts, did you get the feeling that the bank rep was trying to sell you multiple products? Maybe some credit cards, suggested opening some new accounts, mutual funds, etc. Nothing wrong with these products. Some of them probably have some value to you. But with mortgage rates near historical lows, now more than ever, banks have been trying to find other ways to be more profitable. And there's an increasing pressure on branches to try and cross-sell you more products so they can make more money. If you've completed a mortgage application at a bank recently, I'm sure you've come across this scenario. As a mortgage professional, my specialty is mortgages. I'm only interested in finding you the absolute best mortgage to suit your needs. For clients, this means objective advice on their options as well. I'm not tied to any particular lender, so I can be more honest if the option is suitable or not for you. Having been involved with millions of dollars worth of mortgage transactions, I've seen it all. This experience becomes really clear to clients when they suddenly are faced with a challenge that their regular bank can't help with. Sometimes we need to think outside the box to help a client, and with access to more lenders, these challenges can normally be addressed. I have no problem encouraging clients to speak with someone at their branch before coming to see me, because I know that after speaking with their bank and then coming to see me, they can see the difference and the value that's going to be available to them by using a mortgage professional. Most people will carry a mortgage for much longer than 5 years, and during the time it takes to finally pay off your mortgage, clients will go through quite a lot of life changes and events that will require their mortgage needs to be adjusted along the way. Having a mortgage professional by your side during the life of your mortgage to help provide you advice, keeping you updated on the constantly changing mortgage rules, and finding solutions for you is invaluable. Think about it. If you currently have a mortgage and are dealing with a big bank, how often has the person you spoke with at the bank continued to change every time you visit? This was a very common complaint brought up by clients when I was working for the big banks. Clients were too excited to have to share their financial and life details all over again with someone they had never worked with before. Because of the large access to multiple mortgage lenders, I can continue to work with clients throughout all stages of their life cycle when offering mortgage solutions and advice. As a client, this means that you don't have to explain your preferences in personal details every time you want to change your mortgage. We all value our personal and financial information, and having to share this with multiple people, it can be a burden. By having a relationship with a mortgage professional, you're in regular contact with someone who will ensure that you have the best mortgage plan in place for your life cycle needs and for any upcoming life changes as they come up. For some clients who I've worked with for years, I'll bring things to their attention that they hadn't even thought of because I'm familiar with their financial goals and preferences. This is the benefit of having a relationship with a mortgage professional that you can trust and value. All the benefits I've covered about using a mortgage professional are even more attractive to clients because their services are free. So not only are you getting access to more mortgage products and better mortgage rates, you also have someone by your side who's working for you to ensure you get the best deal. Mortgage professionals are paid by the lender that the client has agreed to sign up with. So if after our interview and application you've decided to go with lender X, they will then compensate the mortgage professional with what's called a finder's fee. The client gets a great mortgage rate and deal and doesn't have to pay for the service. There's very few services out there for consumers that operate under the same model. There you have it, 5 great reasons you should get in contact with a mortgage professional, ideally me, but someone you know and trust works as well. I'll leave you with a final note. Homes are for most people one of the biggest purchases, and a mortgage one of the biggest expenses you'll ever take on. Because your mortgage will likely eat up most of your monthly income and will probably dictate the quality of life you're living, doesn't it make sense to invest some time exploring all your options? The sad reality is many people probably spend much more time choosing a car than choosing the best mortgage for their needs. Even if you're a great negotiator at the car dealership and can somehow manage to get some winter tires thrown in with the purchase, it'll never compare to the possibility of saving thousands of dollars of interest and improvement in the quality of your life that a proper mortgage plan will make. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope there were some great insights there. Let me know if you have any ideas for future videos, and have a great day.